Hey YouTubers and Reddit, this is Dardack, and my tune is Doofenshmirtz on Storm Rage. I'm going to show you how to multi-box on the same computer. So first, you need to bring WoW to two locations. So I have mine under C, uses public, because I have an SSD and I like WoW. And I'm going to show you so you don't have to copy that huge data file. So make a new folder, WoW2, and that's basically what you need to copy. There's one last thing you need to copy, your config. The rest is just going to be shared. It's going to be very easy. I'm just going to pin this to my quick access so I have both here. So next what you need to do is get a command prompt under admin. We're going to make symbiotic links. So if it's easier for you, you can go right into that public folder, alright, so it's mklink /D and then the location you're going to create. So for us, and now it's the WoW2 folder, and then so let's open WoW. We need cache data interface. We need the account under WTF. You can already see that I use Dropbox to back up my interface and my account folder, so they're already symlinked twice. So I'll show you that in a minute. So we're creating a new folder called interface, and we're going to link it to the first folder, interface. And what you can see with that is, if we double click interface, see we got all our add-ons and everything. So basically you're just doing this for data, cache, and that's basically it. And then obviously your account, so it's WTF /account and WTF account. Boom. Or no. Oh, hang on. You have to make the WTF since that's not the main link folder, because the reason we don't link the WTF is because of the config. We like to keep that separate, and I'll show you why. Alright. Now I already have a WTF created somewhere for my smaller screen, and I'll show you. Basically, the second screen is going to be smaller, so I make it low setting so it's not ultra and all this good stuff. Now you can close this. You're going to need Autohotkey. So you're going to download this, install. My script I have linked. You can copy and paste this. This works for 2 windows. So let's just jump in. I'm going to get my main window up. Alright, as you can see, my main window, I'm doing another. This was the first one I did. I think in under 24 hours I got them to 90, and here's my second one. This is the one I'm granting levels to. So now let's get the second count going here. Where did that go? I don't know. So here we're just gonna run this. As you can see, it comes up windowed. I'm gonna shrink it down. I'm gonna put it off screen to put in my password. Not that it's, but whatever. And I gotta put in my digits, so from the authenticator. Oh wait, I wanted to show you guys something. Do you see here? So I have multiple. You know, these are defunct. I just have my main and then this one. So this is the second account. So let me put in my number. Alright. So, as you can see, I got my two pallies. What I wanted to show you was some questing. So we're going to create new characters. We're going to do quests that will go back on the pallies. So, alright, so we're going to create a new character, and obviously you want both to be in the same starting zone. So most of my characters are tunes. I'm going to make, what am I going to make this one? Dwarf priest something. I don't know. Actually, I don't have a hunter on this guy. So yeah, random. Yeah, real original, right? Real original. Alright, now we go on the other. Create new. Now this one, normally I put the tank on the main account, but this one we're gonna put the tank. Boom. I'm gonna just call it Warrior Doof 2 or something like that. Or whatever, Warrior Doof. Finish. I really don't care on this account what they look like. Right? So we enter world and enter world, and
Great change has come to the...
So we're gonna skip that. Now you see you're gonna have all these add-ons set up. So I'm gonna show you that in a second.
Great change.
Yep, okay. So we don't want to run the script yet because we have to set up these add-ons. So LVUI, just gonna have to reload. Doing the same. Now, there's a few add-ons you're gonna want. So we're gonna get Jamba. Boom. Auto turn in add-on. And alright. So Jamba, you're gonna need both accounts. The auto turn in, both accounts. Turn in, you don't necessarily need, I like it. And the pass loop on the second account. Let's disable. Let's get to the big screen. Not there yet. Alright. I don't know why pass loop's taking forever. Alright, pass loop. Boom. You're gonna get those. So now this is your Jamba bar. I'll talk about that in a minute. This is your team. Talk about that in a minute. And yeah, don't worry about that. Alright. So just gonna set up my profile. Alright. There's my profile for LVY. We're gonna go on the other guy, do the same thing. Well, here I'm going to show you. First, if you do have recount on this guy, you're either going to want to disable it or in the settings turn off this stupid confirmation, otherwise it pops up every time. And I just moved this over here, move this up here. Now as you can see, I have setups for wheel up, wheel down, and my shift F1 through F7, 1, 2 through this, boom, F2, F4, F3. Why is that off center? I don't know. Anyways, we're going to actually share the profile because oh, we gotta invite him. Boop. Yeah, and I'll show you how to automate most of this in a second. Alright, so let's talk about Jambo. So, first you're going to set up your team. Doof Hunter, so whoever's going to be the master is, basically, you're going to set as the master. Now, when I go into instances, the warrior is going to become the master, because I'm going to main that, since he's going to be the tank. But you just add party, and he becomes a minion, the other one. The follow, okay, when I'm playing with melee, I don't put on this warn, and I'll explain that later. Okay. Alright. Now, we have to set up Jamba here to be a minion, because he thinks he's a master. So you're going to set the other as the master, and now this one's the minion. Alright. Quests, auto accept from team or party. Quest completion, we're going to complete. Same reward because I don't care. I mean, if you're in BOAs, you really just don't care. Alright. Interaction, item use, I'll show you this in a second. So that's pretty much what I have here for Jamba. I mean, the main thing is setting up the master and the minion. Alright, now this is going to show you, how close until you level and stuff like that. So let's get our heirlooms on. So need one of them. Need a helm, shoulder, pants, chest, back. This one, get your health back. And I have a ring somewhere. Pretty sure yep, there it is. And a ring. And we'll just put all this on. And you're going to be just ridiculously OP and level even faster. We go on the other tune. We do the same thing. Now, I merged mine so they all had access to the same, BOAs and everything. We want the one with bonus armor, pants, we want the shield, the one hand, the ring, the neck, this, boom. Now, with the slave, you're going to want some macros. So, I put this on G. Or no, on F. This accepts your role when you start doing dungeons at 15. This is the target follow. So this you just set as, boom. That I set as G, and the teleport out is just Shift F if you need to teleport back and in to turn in quest. Now, I take off attack because you're already going to attack with things, and you're going to set up macros for like every ability you have. So it's going to be, so we'll call this one, what was that? Heroic Strike. So H Strike. Boom. So assist, and you're going to assist the main person that is your master. And then you're going to cast and the spell. Now, as a melee, you have to add one more thing. Well, you don't have to. You just might have to hit your follow button. I just set it into all of my things because what happens is, as a melee, you're going to stop following once you attack. So that's why you really want the melee if you have a range to be the main, or if you have two melee, you're still going to want this. But this is just to show you. Oh, I didn't spell cast right. This is just a basic. Now, if I was like when I start going into dungeons and the warrior is going to be the main, I'm going to not have any macros on the warrior. The macros are going to be on the hunter, and he won't have the follow command because he's going to be ranged. He doesn't need to refollow. Alright. I set up to both have the OP trinket in the equal and the healing neck in shift F7. You're gonna, if you have the chauffeur mount, alright, same thing with this guy. And oh, I don't, where's my neck? Apparently I didn't get a neck. Apparently I don't have the neck. Oh well. Not really needed for when you're the range dude. So now let's run the Autohotkey, right? So it's going to ask you, I know that I do not want my main window to be boom. So there we go. Now it's going to stay on top. Now usually shrink it down a little bit more. Oops. And I stick it here so I could still see, you know, trade or anything going on here. We hit G, you can see he starts following. Oh, I forgot one thing. So we're going to go in key bindings for both. On the second account, so let's just switch. So Control F2 switches the two windows. Alright. Go in it. Oh, key bindings, I'm sorry. You want to set off the move forward backwards from QWEASD or whatever in the strafe and everything. So just turn all that off. Unbind. You're going to go into targeting. Interact with target. Now you could set this to whatever you have. As you can see, I have that. And then Jamba, item use, whatever. They're going to be the same for both accounts. So I'll show you that in a second. So Control F1 to switch the windows back. Key bindings. Jamba, as you can see, it's the same. The right bracket and interact is left bracket. Alright. Now watch, they both jump. Alright. So we're going to pick up a quest. Now in the early stages, you can't share the early quests. So watch. I'm going to click on it and see it didn't share. You can't share these. I'll show you in a second. So if we open it, see how the share. So you can't share. So what you have to do is target it, get your dude close, hit your assist macro, your interact with target, and see he picks up the quest. Now sometimes the window stays, that's fine, not a big deal. For Jamba, I don't want to be warned about follow because he's melee. So we're going to push settings and that should turn that off. Yep, it did. Okay, so here we go. Now let's go finish a quest and then I'll get on my pallets and show you a dungeon. So, see, it's hard to show with the melee. See, he's trying to attack. Let's just get close. See, okay. It should be in range. See how he attacked and not me? Boom.
Hello.
So with melee and range, it's easier if the melee is your main, because you know, I mean, at this level it doesn't really matter what's going on, to be honest. because you're just going to you know, just murder everything so fast with BOAs, if you have BOAs. As you see, already level 2 just by killing. So you're going to come up here to turn this in. You left click to highlight them. You hit your button to assist. Hit your interact. And they've been turned in and accepted the next quest. Alright? So let's look at dungeons. So we're going to log out on both here. I'm just going to show you this script. So basically, down here, so these keys is what it sends between the windows. So 1 through equals, and then most of the letters. Okay? It also sends the F keys. And then it sends shift 1 through equals, most of the letters, and then shift F1 through F10 or 12, I believe, all of them. Alright, it sends the space, it sends enter, it sends tab, it sends delete, backspace, and escape key. It also will send the up arrow keys. Alright. So, now let's go back, let's do our pallies here. So, because we're already, I think that's my pally. Because we're already above 15, so I can show you some dungeon work here, how this works, hopefully. And then I'll be done, and hopefully you guys can get your 300% going and get your army of 90s. And then, you know, once you're 90, it's very easy to if you have flying, hopefully you have flying already. If not, I recommend you get that as soon as possible. You just fly around and pick up treasures until you're 92. Obviously do your entry quest to get your garrison, but then, you know, fly around and get treasures till you're 92 once you have your garrison. Once you're 92, you're going to go into Gorgon, do the quest, you're going to fly around, you're going to do like 90% of all the bonus objectives, okay? Like 90%, you don't want to finish them. Oh, alright, yeah, I changed the macro because it wasn't character specific here. So the follow. Alright. So yeah, you go do like 9% of all the bonus objectives. You buy one of those elixir of the mines or whatever. You pop it, you turn in all your bonus objectives at one time. You know, you fly around, boom. You're going to be like 97 in like half an hour of setup prep time, and then the 15 minutes of the potion. Also, if you choose the arena in Gorgon, you can pick up those items that start a quest, so you can hoard all them and then turn them all in at one time with that potion on. So with that, you're going to be like 98, 99, and then it's literally just going to Nagrand and doing a couple quests and you're done. Or you could do Spires to get the salvage yard, that quest line, and literally you can level from 90 to 100 in like 3 hours, 4 hours. It's very fast now, if you know what you're doing. If there's requests, I could show you how to do that at some point. But alright, so let's join this party. So I showed you that macro that just accepted, so we hit that button and it accepts our role. Obviously we're just waiting on a healer. So let me show you, like that was the escape. Here's the tilde or whatever, it's next to the 1. You know, that's my mount. Obviously the space, you know, 1, whatever. I have my shift F keys because it's my Naga mouse, you know. Alright, so I'll be back when the queue pops. Alright, the queue pops. So we're going to click it on this one and we're going to click our enter button on the other one. There is another program I wanted to talk about. It's called Cat Mouse. I will explain it in a minute, but basically what it lets me do is, even though this is the main thing, if I mouse down on this while the cursor's over, the mouse down, and then if I mouse down on this one, see, it's wherever the cursor is, it takes the mouse command. So we're going to follow our main. Now this is going to share the quest. If I just pick it up on my main, you're going to see it down here. Sharing quest with Polydoof as accepted. Boom. Although, okay, so that must have been 2 quests that I picked up in succession. So we just have to pick it up on him real quick. Oh, maybe he has full bags. Probably has full bags. So we're just going to delete something here. Yeah, you know, that's probably something you should invest in, is bags, like right away. Alright, here we go. Alright, the group already killed something. We're just going to jump down because whatever. If you get close, boom. Well, we're not close for him. We'll heal our main and then we'll heal. Alright. Now, as you can see, he didn't get close enough. You could use your interact and click to move, but here we're going to get close enough so you guys can see. See, they're both attacking. They're both on the meters. Sometimes you need to, like, angle him right. Sometimes you can be, like, in front and he can be behind him, see? And boom, done. Now for quest turn in, it's going to be the same thing. You're just going to go to wherever the quest is. Highlight it, hit your button, assist, interact, boom. Look at that. I mean, like, look how easy this is. Switch targets when one is low for your second to attack that other target. Let's put this on. It is current. Okay. The rogue must be MBOAs too. You just want to make sure if it's melee, you're going to use your interact target. Watch. Interact. See how he's going to go up there and attack? Boom. Or you could just use the follow and just get him close enough. So, I mean, that's it. There's really nothing to it. You're going to level ridiculously fast. Let's show you how fast we get through this instance. Oh, looks like someone pulled a bunch of stuff behind us. Where's my shield? Something. I got nothing. Alright, there we go. See, I'm just spamming buttons. I don't even care what I'm doing because at this level, it doesn't really matter. Let's be honest. Alright. Is our shield up? No. But this is up. And we can heal our main on boom. Yeah, I'm moving around a lot. Don't worry about me. Alright. Bosses are cake. Oh, I didn't even realize. Okay, so I could have jumped off. I'll show you how you can use this when we jump off this one. It's going to be very simple.
Electric justice.
So what I try to do when I'm 2 melee is put one behind, one in front. You just want them registering so it doesn't get kicked. Boom. I don't know. Okay, see, as you can see, with that pass loot, I'm gonna have to show you that in a minute. So now we're gonna jump down here and we're gonna hit the button for the Jamba. See, and we're both floating because we use this. We hit the button for the Jamba. You can also then there's boop, 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 boop. All right. Highlight G, boom, turn in, good. Now, how long have we been in here? Not very long. Alright, go through, and here we go.
Usurpers! Number gun is mine! My machines are the future! I'll destroy you all! Explosion! I got it!
And look at that, we're already 32. Just, yeah, it's so OP, the ref. There you go. Gonna leave instance, and you can tell it's the second to last, the long one. You should be able to tell. Now let me show you this. So I'm gonna pause the script. You should see it, yep, suspended, so it won't go through. I'm gonna make this bigger. I'm gonna show you a couple things. So under advanced here, you want to turn off max background, or turn it up to at least 30 to 60. You don't want to be 8, because otherwise, even though it's on top, it thinks it's in the background, and it won't interact very well, and it will be very choppy, so it will be bad. You don't want to do that, so you want to turn that part off. The pass loot add-on, so what I just did was bind on any, it greeds auto. So it doesn't matter what it is, green, blue, purple, bind on equip, bind on pickup, whatever, it just automatically greeds. That way it greeds. I have a higher chance of getting lockboxes or gold items or anything like that. You know, I mean, you really don't need any gear with BOAs until you're 90, you know. So, oh, and cat mouse. Let's just show you cat mouse quick. Oh yeah, this one's on top. Whatever. You'll see it down here somewhere. whatever. And that's what I use, that, you know, no matter where the mouse is, you know, this works in Windows if you're on, like, is anyone over here? Alright, let's find something that, alright, see? Now let's make this, boop, see? Scrolls. Now I don't know if they added that in Windows 10, but I've always had cat mouse, so. Alright. That's it. If you have any questions, you know, leave a comment or hit me up on Reddit. Just dardack on Reddit, DARDACK. Alright, I hope this has been instructional, and good luck with your raffing.